College Beach weekend barely got started, and it is already off to a rough start.
Someone was shot tonight at the oceanfront. It happened at 19th Street and Parks Avenue. It took Virginia Beach police only a few minutes to track down a suspect vehicle, and we're told they have detained 2 men. Chanu Her has been at the oceanfront all evening and joins us now live where the shooting happened. Chanu.
Well, guys, this is where police say they heard the gunshots earlier and where their shooting could have happened. This is near the Convention Center on Pavilion Drive and 19th Street. Now, police say they heard gunshots and then they came out this way. So when we got here, this is what it looks like. It's near the Convention Center and the Hilton right here. It was already cleared by the time we got here and there were no people here. But earlier today, when we spoke to police, this is what they said, exactly what they were preparing for in case anything like this happened. They have cameras all around the area here, and they're keeping an eye on things like this. And they say even though they have a lot of officers out at the oceanfront, they want to still have eyes on different areas here at the oceanfront, just in case anything goes wrong. Now, police say they do have a center set up where they have cameras, and they also have where they talked about different strategies on how they will tackle this weekend and how they will approach this weekend as more and more people start to come in throughout the weekend. Now, the chief did brief the officers today, saying they have worked hard for this and they've planned for every single outcome that could come out of this. They said that there's been a lot of chatter throughout the city just about keeping this night and this weekend safe and secure, and they want to do all they can to be able to make sure that not only the people in this city are safe, but also the businesses, the citizens, and all the people who are coming here to visit are safe. Now, one of the lieutenants did show us what the command center looks like. It's a joint information center as well as a camera operations center. So that's where all the police officers and representatives from the city are, to make sure that they have enough communication with each other, to make sure that they all know what's going on, and they have real-time feeding, and this is what they showed us today. The annual College Beach weekend kicked off Friday night. Thousands of people hitting the oceanfront for a weekend. But for Virginia Beach and the police department, it's something they've been working on for a while.
We worked very hard. We looked at every outcome that we could have, and the bottom line is we have a very safe, secure plan. We have enough resources, I think, to be able to do all the things that we do on a normal holiday, plus some. Chief Jim Cervera briefed his officers Friday night before more hit the streets. He hit on their main goals for the weekend: safety and security. There's a lot of chatter that's going on in the entire city and in the region. The number one goal is safety and security for all the young folks who are coming to visit this weekend. Safety and security for our business folks who are here year-round. With visitors far outweighing the number of officers patrolling, police are using all of their resources to make sure everyone is safe. Their joint information and camera control center allows them to lend a hand and a second pair of eyes.
This is going to be primarily where our camera operators are going to be working.
Lieutenant Billy Zelms says there are dozens of cameras along the oceanfront.
This really allows us to use the cameras as a force multiplier.
The cameras allow police to get real-time updates rather than relying on third-party information if they are responding to calls. And through the Joint Information Center, they can send real-time updates to citizens if need be.
Throughout the weekend, we're going to be communicating with one another, kind of monitoring the social media feeds and putting out information to the public. So if we see anything that causes us concern or just that we think that people need to know, we're going to be able to put that information out in real time.
All the planning put into this operation by the city and police is meant to protect everyone, guests and citizens. We have 465,000 people in this city, and their safety and security is just as important as everybody on Atlantic Avenue. Now, you heard Lieutenant Zelms said there that they will be keeping an eye on social media and just monitoring what's going on there so they know what's going on. They will be keeping an eye on a few trending hashtags this weekend. That just helps them figure out what's going on social media so they can also monitor that, as well as all the activity that's going on here at the oceanfront. Live in Virginia Beach, Chanu Her, 13 News Now.